Okie dokie, artichokes. Welcome back to Pokemon Unite, and we have a new Pokemon who is a new support Pokemon. So that's great for me. A new support. I'm a support main, so I'm really happy to have a second character to play. Kiyeberries, there are two other supports. What are you talking about? No! Wigglytuff and Mr. Mime are not supports. Relabel them. So we're talking about Blissy. We're looking at Blissy. Here she is. She came out late last night. We're going to look at her abilities, and then we'll jump into some gameplay. First off, Blissy is really cute. Don't mix her up with Wigglytuff, though. They're both very round and very pink. I swear I didn't do that on character select a couple times. That would be silly. All right, so to start off, right at the start, you're going to have Pound and Heal Pulse are your first two abilities. Pound is just a directional slap that does some damage. It does decrease movement speed for a short time. It's just your starter slap. And then your starter heal is Heal Pulse. Continuously restores the user and a designated ally Pokemon HP for a short time. It's a nice little heal. Okay, so Pound, you're gonna have two choices at level 6, and then Heal Pulse you'll have 2 at level 4. So I guess we'll start with Heal Pulse because you'll get this upgrade first. Your choices are Soft Boiled and Safeguard. So if you watch the AOS Clubhouse podcast, we talked about Safeguard for a very long time and some of its cool theoretical uses. It's a cleanse. If you've played other MOBAs that use the cleanse mechanic, it is a cleanse that gives Unstoppable. And then with its upgrade later, also gives a shield. It's on an 11-second cooldown. Safeguard could be very cool and has a lot of interesting uses. It's the more difficult one to use, and it will mean you don't have a regular heal, because your other choice here is Soft Boiled, which is your regular heal. So the auto set ability right off the start is Soft Boiled, and I would probably recommend that from the go. Safeguard, once you're a little more experienced and you know why you're picking it and what you're going to use it for. But Soft Boiled, there's an egg to an ally Pokemon, restoring its HP as well as the users. That means it heals who gets the egg and also heals you, Blissy. A maximum of 3 uses can be kept in reserve, so you can spam 3 heals right off the bat, and then it'll start restoring. When you get to upgrade it to Soft Boil Plus, increases the maximum number of uses that can be kept in reserve. And I played Blissy once, and I didn't actually notice how many eggs it was. But when we play our next game, we'll try to keep an eye out for that. At level 6, you're going to upgrade Pound, and you have 2 options. You have Egg Bomb and Helping Hand. Helping Hand is actually what I took, and I'm going to change. I want to change to Helping Hand as my auto set because I prefer Helping Hand. So Egg Bomb hurls an egg at the designated location. The egg explodes, dealing damage to Pokemon in the area and throwing them. So like a knock. It's a CC. Upgrade also decreases the movement speed of Pokemon for a short time when they are thrown by this move. Helping Hand, for a short time, greatly increases the user and nearby ally Pokemon's movement speed and basic attack speed, a buff for running and slapping. While this move's effect lasts, all of the user's basic attacks become boosted. So during that time, Blissy's auto attacks are going to hit harder. Your upgrade there increases the damage of basic attacks while this move effects last, which is great. I prefer Helping Hand. It's a buff to your allies around you, all allies around you. But be aware, if you take Helping Hand and then you also take Soft Boiled, you have no damage abilities besides your auto attack because you're replacing Pound. So if you feel like you need more damage from your Blissy, which might happen, I don't know, you'd probably take Egg Bomb because Safeguard is not any damage. But if you need more damage, also it does have CC, so maybe if you need more CC, you would take Egg Bomb. I like Helping Hand, though, because I like buffing the people around me. It's also really easy to use. It's an AoE around you, so you just set it and forget it. All right, then we have our Unite move, Bliss Assistance. This is so funny when you actually use it. Has Blissy dash to the designated ally Pokemon and give them an egg, granting them a shield and increasing their attack and their special attack. The user also intercepts a portion of the damage received by that Pokemon for a short time, so it's like a health blink. Also, while dashing, a lot happens. While dashing, the user throws nearby opposing Pokemon that it comes into contact with. So this has a lot of uses. There's a lot packed into one ability here. So you have a shield. So if somebody's taking a lot of damage, you can give them a shield. Also, if they're taking a lot of damage, you divide a portion of that damage between the two of you. So you're reducing the damage an ally takes. So this can be used to save somebody, or both at the same time. You increase their attack speed and their special attack, so you're boosting their damage. You could use this on a perfectly healthy ally just to give them a damage boost. Blissy is a really great booster for like hyper carries. So your friendly doesn't necessarily have to be in damage or taking damage in danger to use Bliss assistance on them. You could just use it to buff them. And the final, while you're dashing, so you're Blissy and you're running to your friends, anything in between you guys will be thrown, which is like a stun, a knock up, right? So you could use this for a variety of things. Also, you could use this potentially to stop people from turning in by knocking them. If you're here and your ally is here and the score zone's in the middle, you can run across and knock them with it. So you have a lot of potential individual uses for this, and it's just a really cool ability. There's a lot packed in here. That's our Unite move. Natural Cure, this is like her passive. When you get hit by a status effect, you'll just shrug it off. It has an internal cooldown, not 100% certain what it is, but you shrug off status effects, and then your boosted basic attack, instead of being every third hit, it's after a certain amount of time, which is a little bit interesting, and that works with some of these other abilities you have, like Helping Hand. That's Blissy. So we're going to go play her. We're going to be taking Helping Hand, which is the attack speed, movement speed buff. We're going to be taking Soft Boiled, which is the egg heal. Let's go. Blissy does not have any hollow air right now. She doesn't have a skin. Eldegoss did just get a skin, but nothing for Blissy. So we're going to go to battle, and we're going to be in a bot game, a CPU game. I tried to record this video and do it in a regular game with humans, but Blissy gets sniped immediately. So if we want to ever get this done, we have to do it in a bot game. All right, let's go. So one thing I get asked a lot, and we get asked on the podcast a lot, is how can you change the Pokemon that is hovering when you first load into a game? Okay, so it actually took several attempts, even in a CPU game, to actually get a Blissy game. I have played so much Crustle today, just trying to get Blissy. So finally, we've got a Blissy game. Here's the build that we're going to be running. Had to switch to eject button really quick. Same items I usually run on Eldegoss. And then we have our moveset that we picked earlier, however long ago it was. It feels like forever. We'll be going bottom path, per usual. Again, there's no hollow air for Blissy, so we're just very pink. Team comp looks very tanky. That's fine. Who's my hyper carry I'm going to be supporting? Is it Wigglytuff or is it Garachomp? Late game Garachomp with the attack speed buff could be pretty cool. Enemy team is bots. Our team is probably people. It doesn't have to be, but it doesn't not have to be either. That was a fun fact I learned today in CPU games. I thought it would be your allies' bots as well. Not always. It really depends. This team looks like real people, so neat. Nox, what are you doing? Okay, right off the start, I like to pick up Pound. Because it's going to help me clear a couple of these minions faster. Slap. Last night's games, we really talked about how I'm considering dropping XP share because I have such a hard time with it with teammates who refuse to farm XP. So I don't get value out of it. No, it's a bot game when they don't contest the neutral. So you see Heal Pulse has a pretty hefty cooldown here. So, and it also needs to be very close. I don't love bot games for testing healers because they have just so little consequences, but it's okay. Slap. So we're almost soft boiled again. This is the one where we give them an egg. So if you press and hold, you can see how you could aim it to different Pokemon. Or if you just let it auto-aim, it's going to look in front of you. If there's no ally Pokemon in the spot that you're aiming, it will give the egg to yourself. Or that's how I've seen it. So if I wanted to heal me here, I'd try to go backwards, see? Intentionally not healing Charmeleon there, but we know that he's fine because bots. Slap. Get out of this slow zone, my goodness. Like an egg in this trying time. Blissy is Danny DeVito. She's actually very large, though. Look at her, like, next to Charmeleon. Blissy is pretty tall. Let's come get some XP, man. Let's come level up a little. Stop beating up, baby. We're going to take Helping Hand. So now we don't have Pound anymore. So our only way to deal damage is by auto-attacking, although it still does the cartoon slap on your empowered attacks, which is great. So we're going to give him a heal. And now, here's that movement speed and auto-attack speed. It's not, like, the flashiest of animations, but... There's no one else here, so it's going to give it to me. And I'm going to give myself the movement speed to get out of here. I'm gonna turn in because I can. Okay, here we go. Buff. Throw our pal an egg. And I'm all about just helping my pal. Helping hand, right? Again, here's just the animation. It's pink. Not a lot there. So I'm letting it auto aim right now with soft boiled. I'm not telling it to do anything. It's just picking. I think it's going by the lowest health target. I need people to take some actual damage and then we can have a buff. See, he's got that little pink circle around his feet telling you when he's empowered. Alright, so these two have taken some damage, so now we'll let it pick. Yeah, it's going to the lowest health, I think by percentage, probably. Now we have Bliss assistance. Everybody is full health. Little pink circle you see. Under Snorlax there. I made a grave error yesterday. I made a silly Snorlax meme. I was actually trying to find one that already existed to give to Mockery. And I couldn't find it, so I just made my own version of it. And then I posted it on the Pokemon Unite Reddit because I thought it was funny. And it got a lot of upvotes, but also it made a lot of people mad because they thought I was insulting Snorlax's competitive prowess rather than just making a dumb meme about, he used to be sleepy and now he's very mobile. Because Snorlax as a character is very mobile in this game, so... Let's see how I can 2v1 here. These are bots, but you know. So I'm not sure I could even use my Unite move here because there's no one to run to. You know you're in a bot game when... I mean, I queued for bots, so this isn't a revelation. I want to Unite move somebody before they surrender. Bots love to surrender, so no, there's nobody down here to fight. Garchomp's AFK. But we get to see a couple abilities, I guess. What happens if I press it? You can't, no target. There's nobody around. That's funny. By funny, I mean this is a little awkward for testing. Egg. I find this animation a little awkward Because, like, you throw the egg up, but you don't actually throw the egg to the ally. Like, watch again. See, I'll throw up the egg, and then a little egg appears above Snorlax's head. I would kind of prefer it if the egg actually traveled to Snorlax. Apparently, this video is all about solo jungler Blissy, because that's all that's been happening. I need... Okay, I've got some enemies. And now I need an ally. Here's an ally. Let's go, Bliss assistance! You're kidding me! It got eaten. I got knocked up by Dreadnought, and it intercepted my ult. That is all about intercepting. This video is cursed. You don't actually know how many times I've tried to record this video. It's just not meant to be. It's just not meant to be. We're gonna do it though. We're gonna send this video, and maybe I can try to record another one of like, this will be like Blissy ability showcase, and then the next one can actually be Blissy first impressions. Maybe I can get her in like a real human game. Upgrade to soft boiled should be the number of eggs we can hold. So I'm not gonna throw any eggs, just to see how many eggs it'll get up to. 2. 3. So this is the base number of eggs. I want to press it so bad since I'm missing health. It's hard to hold back. 4. That's it. You get 1 additional egg. That's it. When it says increases the number of eggs you can hold, that number is by 1. You go from being able to hold 3 eggs to 4 eggs. Kyle Ferguson had guessed it was going to be 5 eggs, but no, it is 4 eggs. 1 additional egg. All the slapping noises. Big Blissy is. It's kind of funny. Like, what's up, Snorlax? Okay. Well, not the best video in terms of like showcasing gameplay, but we saw what the abilities do. We saw what they look like, except Bliss Assistance. Debated. We'll get that in the next video. Thanks for watching. Blissy is out there. I hope you have fun playing her, but if you see me in your game, please stop picking Blissy. I'm really trying to make content, and it's very difficult today. Please, if you see Kiyeberries, just let me have this. Okay, everybody, enjoy your eggs. See you in the next one.